Hey guys, ILene Vick here for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. It is it is Monday, January 20th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I am live. It is week 4 of 2025, and in my neck of the woods, it is currently 13 degrees with a high of 18 and a low of 3. Well, at least it isn't a negative number. Welcome to my broadcast. I am here for the next 3 hours for coloring, companionship, chat, friendship, giggles, and laughs, pretty pictures, and the what, the how, and the why of adult coloring. In other words, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and why I'm doing it. Welcome to my YouTube peeps who come in and chat with me. That is always delightful. Welcome to my YouTube peeps who will see this broadcast after the fact when it goes to video, which I know a lot of you do. And welcome to my Facebook peeps who'll see this broadcast when I download it into my group, Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. All right. Let's see who's popped in today. Maggie, hello. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to one and all. All right. Maggie sings when she comes in. Tammy, hello. Mamie, so glad to see you, Mamie. Al Jolson at his finest. Lori, hello. Linda and the three amigos, Uno, Dos, Tres, Linda, Michelle, hi Michelle, and Wally. Hi Wally. Janie, hello. Tammy says it's been a very busy day. Took my neighbor to hospital for surgery and was there 6.5 hours. Oh, you are one heck of a neighbor, kiddo. All right. Karen, hello. So how's everybody doing today? Are you keeping warm? Oh, Lori, very nice neighbor. Oh, you're talking about your neighbor. What kind of surgery did they have? So right now it's currently 13 degrees. The low is going to be 3 degrees. The high 18. Knee replacement. Oh, they're going to be hung up for a while. Hello, Amy. Yep, long recovery. All right. So, guys, win, lose, or draw today. Kitty says draw. It's 35 degrees here in Florida right now, and it's supposed to snow a bit tomorrow. Tammy, she'll come home tomorrow. Good. Linda, 6 degrees in Michigan. Amy says draw. Okay. Tammy, you had to go over and take care of her 4 cats. Oh. Tammy, you are a gem. I'd love to have you as my neighbor. So guys, win, lose, or draw. Linda, draw, hibernating in the cold. Linda, I'm there with you. Made me draw. Okay, so it sounds like everybody's doing pretty well. For those of you that are lurking and watching, you're welcome to participate. You help her mow her 3 acres of grass plus your 2 acres. Lori, -8 in my area of Michigan. Janie says going down to -2 degrees. Wait. If it's -8 degrees now, you're actually going up to -2. Minus -2 is warmer than -8. I don't think I've got that backwards. Janie, draw. It's 11 degrees. So Tammy says that the neighbors help each other. Her husband passed away 6 years ago. Tammy, how old is she? Your age, 65. Okay. Oh, Tammy, you're a doll for helping her. Does she have any family to help her? Oh, let me grab something here. Her family lives in Texas. Gotcha. All right. So tonight we're going to continue working on our lady that's being yanked down the street by her teeny tiny little dog. This one makes me laugh. And this is out of my book, Strange Things Jubilee. Okay, Maggie. Strange Things Jubilee, Volume 1. Now, if you like this book, be careful because there's another one, Volume 2. Don't confuse 2. So there's a flip through on the original notification of the breaking news. You can tap on the link to YouTube, and I do a page through of the book. It's a pretty nifty book. I'm kind of working my way through it from front to back in coloring. And plus, I've done a couple images out of it. We did it as bud colors. Hello, Patricia. Well, we're glad right back at you. So it's a fun book. Now, the reason that I didn't copy this on the cardstock is because I've left the book intact. Patricia, how's your day been? Win, lose, or draw? Okay, so last night we got the dress done of one of the ladies. I showed you how to add lines to your piece, and I showed you by showing you these Jelly Roll by Sakura. And they're different gray colors, and I'm using them. Okay, Maggie, thank you. I use them to draw in specific things. Oh, Patricia, what happened? Win, definitely a win. Tell, tell, tell. I must have missed something. Are we done with the cards? I did fall asleep 2 nights ago. Yes, we are done with the cards. Here you go. And Mamie, when you get a chance, will you please put up the link to getting the images? So Patricia says, I went to my doctor's thing, okay, and all right, she's going to do it again. So I'm going to start working on our little lady here. Now this is part of 3 images that I've given you out of my book. We finished the night before last, Janie. Let me get my paper towel. Okay, actually, I'm going to pop over to the left. And I'm going to work on, there's the link to this image, guys. I'm going to work on our waiter. So I'm going to start this. We're going to do black pants and a dark top. Now, when we do the pants, we need to take into account that The pants are behind these, what do you want to call these lines? Are swish lines of the lady being pulled. So we've got to go a little bit lighter than the normal, just the black. So I'm going to start with the black in my darkest areas. Now we have to work in between the lines from her running. So Patricia, you went to your doctor at the recommendation of your primary doctor, regarding a possibility of a kidney problem. He said I was okay. Oh, Patricia, praise God. Amen for Patricia. Amen. Sing it with me. Amen. 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 Congratulations. That is fantastic news. Now I'm going to come in with my Payne's Gray. And that Payne's Gray is a little bit lighter than my black. Excuse me. Patricia, I bet you are relieved. So one of the questions I need to ask is everybody keeping warm? Oops, I just colored over something I shouldn't have. Hold on. Jeannie, what's called a sweatshirt? Oh, it's called a sweatshirt. That's how you're keeping warm. Yeah, I've got long sleeved undershirts. Okay, now When you do his leg, be careful that you don't accidentally color totally across here. Maggie, you're wearing a hoodie with the hood up. I'm wearing a knit cap. Keep your head covered. It'll make all the difference in the world in keeping you warm. Okay. Now, Mamie, you've got your snuggle blanket with sleeves. Those are wonderful. Okay, now I'm going to come in with my black. I need to know what these lines are called here, indicating motion. I wonder what those are called. Oh, Maggie, you got a snuggle blanket? All right, now check how I'm using the black on the edges of where I just put the Payne's gray. Linda, you've got your heavy Afghan on your legs. All right. Everybody see how cool this is looking with the Payne's gray and the black. And notice how it makes all the difference in the world. Can you guys see that color difference? And then I'm going to come in with a little bit of brown. Wally has shorts and a t-shirt on. Hey, if that's what he's comfortable with. All right, and then we're going to do a brown shoe at the bottom here. Oh, I need a darker brown than that. Let's see here. Linda, take a picture and send it to me, and I'll show everybody. Michelle, are you bundled up warm? Okay, see how I'm putting the detail together for our waiter. Who's coloring this with me? All right, let me move something here. Working out of this book is weird. Hold on, things are gonna move. Janie, you're coloring with me. Good. And if you're not coloring this with me, what are you coloring? And if you're not coloring, what are you doing? Trying to stay warm, ILene, like everybody else in the country. Miss Tammy's watching. Okay, so the vest is going to be red. So we need 2 shades of red. Oh, there's a good one. There's another good one. So you want a dark red and a medium red. So here's my dark red. Kitty, you're coloring a mandala. I finished the snail page in your easy to color Jubilee book. Cool. A lot of people like to use the broadcast time for coloring, whether it be the images I've supplied or others. Okay, there's my dark red. Now, I'm going to come in with my lighter red. And then I'll come back with my dark red in a moment. Hello, no, hello, Eleanor. Oh, I think Linda took a picture of Wally. Okay, guys, here we go. Check this out. Hi, Wally. T-shirt and shorts. And you know what? I have that exact set of TV trays that are in the background. Guys, what do you think? Oh, Eleanor, we are a great group. He really does look comfortable. We just got to get him to smile a little bit. Wally, thank you for letting us take a picture of you. What's that on your shirt? Oh, there we go. So we've got two. Let me zoom in on this shirt. Somebody tell me what that is. It's an anime, isn't it? Demon Slayer. Okay, I'll take your word for it. All righty. Do we have fun or do we have fun? Yeah, Demon Slayer anime. Gotcha. Okay. So we've got the red and then we have a darker red. And notice that I'm just putting the darker red basically up on the shoulders. Now I'm basically going to leave the shirt white. So I think we're good to go there. And then I'm going to color the bow tie. I'm just going to go a solid black with that. You could use a pen, you could use your black pencil. And I'm going to come back with a little bit of my skin color because we've got this right here, right underneath on the neck, which I didn't color before. Okay. And then because our space is so small, I'm going to use my Payne's Gray on the hair. I was just going to color it black. That's why I started to say, because the space is so small. But then I'm going to come in with a little bit of black right at the bottom. Details, guys, details. I think that waiter looks pretty darn good. What do you guys think? Okay, now we've got a cup and a bottle here. I'm going to take one of my gray pens, my Sakura pens that I showed you yesterday. And I'm going to draw in a label. And I'm just going to very lightly sketch in the rest of that bottle. Hi, Angie, thumb number 11. Cool. All right, I'll let that dry before I do anything with the bottle. And I'm going to then take, let's see, we'll use a little bit of a goldish brown. Let's see. Or more of a brown. And we'll put some liquid into that bottle. And then I'm going to put a little bit of liquid into the glass. Yes, guys, we do the details. Okay. I'm thinking that looks pretty cool. Angie, not on this picture, but I will on the one with the scientists because we've got the beakers. Basically for water, you do a light blue, a couple shades of light blue will do it. All right, let's see if we can get a little bit of writing on the bottle. Angie, don't send it to me on Messenger. Post it in the main group and ask for feedback. Okay. Let's start on our fellow down here. I'm going to start detailing. Hi, Lois. I'm going to start detailing his suit, his outfit, and I'm going to start with the blue shirt. So this is a medium blue. Yeah, Angie, just be sure that you label the book and the artist when you post. And then I'm going to come in with a darker blue. And then we'll put a little bit of our darker blue on our cuff. See how that Dual color makes it look really dimensional. And then we'll go ahead and get the front of the shirt. And I'm concentrating on the edges with my darker color. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Stephanie, are you calling at night? Good night, Stephanie. Thank you for dropping by. All right. Oh, Stephanie, you've got the cards finished. Excellent. All right, I'm just debating what I want to do with these, with this suit. Hello, Julie. All right, Lois and Grace, yep. Okay, I'm going to do dark pants here. I may do black pants and a tan shirt or a tan jacket. So I'm going to start with my Payne's Gray. And actually, before I do that, I'm going to go to my black. Because we've got this shading on the pants. It's easier to do it that way. Now, I want you to notice that I'm doing this kind of in a sketchy style, like the artist did it. This is, after all, a drawing. All right, let's do the other leg while I've got the black in hand. And don't be heavy-handed with your black. See how I'm just kind of swiping it in? So in other words, I'm just touching the page on the downstroke of my pencil. And then I'm going to come in with my Payne's Gray. I don't know, maybe I should just start calling it Painful Gray. Now, don't accidentally color over the belt, which I almost did. Maggie, how is your niece doing in California? Okay, no news again today, so I'm still guessing okay. Yeah, you'd like to assume that somebody would tell you. Okay, now I'm going to take the Payne's Gray and notice how I'm darkening in around the edge here. And that's going to give us a little more dimension. And then I'm going to finger blend this. Okay. Does anybody know what the percentage of containment is on the fires? There's hardly been anything in the news about it. Okay. Then you want to come down lightly. And again, this is my Payne's Gray. Google says 53% contained. Oh boy. As of 2 days ago. Thank you, Angie. Okay, finger blend. And then we'll do our jacket. What color do you guys want me to do the jacket? I'm thinking a dark blue. Dark blue or dark gray? I think I'd like to do a dark blue. And actually, this is a gray blue that I have. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a tan as well. Oh, a denim. That would be interesting. I may switch up to a tan. Oh, Janie says blue for sure. Oh, let's see if we can find a good blue. Tammy, you're going to call it a night. Been up since 4 this morning. See you tomorrow night. Tammy, take care. All right. Let's start off with a nice dark blue. Now I'm going to come in with my ivory and I'm going to lighten the blue a little bit on the shirt. We want to make sure that we maintain that distinction between our coat and our shirt. Now I'm going to come in with a slightly lighter blue. And notice that I'm leaving the collar alone for the moment. Back to my darker blue. And then I'm going to come in with my lightest blue, which is still a medium blue, basically. Check it out. And notice how I'm blending my lightest blue over our medium blue. We want that line between the two colors to disappear. Okay. Now again, I'm working with my lightest blue. And then we'll come back and blend up that line between our medium blue and our light blue. All right, let me pull out. Isn't that beautiful? Now, I've managed to totally lose this shirt. So, I'm going to erase the light blue on my shirt. And I'm going to put in basically a salmon pink. Now, the way that we do that is the pink and an orange. So I'm going to start with my orange. And then we'll put our pink on here. And let me get that clear. Come on, focus, focus. There we go. And let's correct the sleeve. This is how you correct an oopsie. And of course, you know that I did this on purpose, so to show you how to fix a color mistake. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, orange. And our pink. And then on the collar around the jacket, my ivory, which is my Faber-Castell 103. I'm going to use it to both blend and lighten that collar. Check it out. And then I'm going to come back with my dark blue, and there's that little V in the collar here. Be sure you catch that so that you have those two distinct flaps. All right. Now let's go ahead and do his hair. He looks like an older gentleman. So I'm going to come in with a medium gray. This is the darker of the two colors that I'm using. And then we'll come in with the light gray, back blended over the medium. And notice how beautifully I'm blending that to make that look really cool. Oh, Janie, that's great. Your daughter ordered you 3 ivories, Faber-Castell ivories, with your book. They're coming Thursday. Cool. Which book did you pick up? All right, we done good. I'm just darkening that little V around the collar. The word search book. Oh, you're going to love it. Now notice how using the Payne's Gray around the outside of this collar is making that look really distinct. And I'm going to use it on the other side as well. And of course, I'll blend that out. Janie, you're going to love that word search. Yeah, people are already asking me to do a volume 2. Okay. Now, Payne's Gray along the bottom of our sleeve. And check out how dimensional now that's getting. Let's do the other arm. Payne's Gray along the bottom. And notice now how that makes that sleeve really stand out. But to the human eye, the person is not seeing the actual color itself, they're seeing the effect. Okay. Now I'm going to go back down to the pants for a second. And I'm going to take my blender pencil. Now, you know that this is a rarity. Number one, you should be blending with your color pencils and not your blender. Your blender pencil should be your last resort. And I'm going to smooth out that Payne's Gray. And I'm also going to come back and I'm going to smooth out my black. And I want you to notice that I'm not going up and down on the bottom of the leg. I'm angling my strokes. Okay, let's do our next leg. Same thing, angle our strokes on the dark color. Clean off the tip of my pencil. Come back up. And do the gray in little circles. And make sure that your darker color blends smoothly into your lighter color. Now I'm going to go back to our waiter. and do the same thing. I'm blending the lighter color into the black. I'm thinking this looks pretty cool. What do you guys think? All right, let me pull out. Here's where we are so far. I haven't done the belt or the shoes yet. Now, there's something to be said for that. If you're coloring something and you aren't inspired by the object that you happen to be coloring on a page, don't color it. I want to wait to do the belt and the shoes until I've put a little more color around my guy. I'm just going to do a little bit of erasing here to clean this edge up. We are in good shape. This picture tells such a neat story, and it always makes me laugh. Okay, Maggie. All right. Now, looking at this on my monitor, which I've got one right in front of me, it's a big, huge, actually, TV. I'm going to take a little bit of my white, not much, and I'm going to lighten this center area here. And then I'm going to lighten along that arm just a little bit. And this is where we get our dimensional look. And then we're going to come down this arm, this other arm. Now, don't get stupid with your lighter color here, your white. Oh, Ellie got new snow boots. That's cool. And I'm also going to add a little bit of white on our collar. Oh, much better. Oh, a chance of snow was 100%. Now it's only 30%. She's so excited, but will be disappointed. Ah. All right, guys, let me pull out. I think we're pretty much good to go here. Now you can add a little bit of your white and lighten down your pant leg in the center and on the inside. All this little bit of tweaking, guys, is what's going to make your piece. And you can see on your screens what a nice difference this is making. Now, notice I'm not touching the edges with my lighter pencil, just the center. Okay, I need to use a tissue. I'm going to mute you for a second. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm ready to do our steampunk scientist. All right. Here's the book again, Strange Things Jubilee, Volume 1, if anybody's interested. In that picture and other pictures. Okay, this image is from Steampunk Special, Coloring Heaven. It's a 2021 book. I don't know if it's still available, but I'm just letting you know where I'm getting the picture. Okay, so last night I was working on the metal parts of this. Okay, Julie. So I'm going to work on this setup equipment yet, and I'm going to use a metallic silver gray. I'm just trying to figure out what's what on this. And then I'm going to do the other side here. My Linda, so glad to see you. And then I'm going to come in with a darker gray. Oh, yay, Belle popped in. Belle, good to see you. Oh my gosh, it's been a while. Okay. Now I'm going to take Payne's Gray. And I'm going to shade the top of this metal lab stand. Oh, Belle, you've been lurking, haven't you? Okay, let's do the other side here. Well, Belle, I'm glad you're lurking, but don't hesitate to say hello. Catch us up on what's been going on with you. Okay, back to the other side here. You're diamond painting and you had toenail removal. All right. Now I'm going to go back to doing my metallic gray here. On the, not my metallic, but my gray on the metal with my lab equipment. See how I did that? Okay. So let's start picking out what the metallic is on our clamps. You sold your truck? Why? Okay, so there's my black. Here's my Payne's gray. And then my lighter gray in the center. Oh, you can't drive both a car and a truck. It was getting to be too much. So you've still got your car, right? All right. So let's go down to our other part here. We've got our little bit of your metallic gray in between here. And then we have our darkest edge. Then our medium. And then our light. Val, have you been coloring along with us on any of the images? Okay, then we've got this little bell thing. Here's our dark. Oh, you're waiting for my personal book. Then here's our medium, which is our Payne's Gray. And then a light. Belle, are you diamond painting right now? Belle, take a picture of what you're diamond painting and I'll show it on camera. Angie, you're starting a hummingbird diamond tomorrow. Kitty's doing poppies. Pretty. Okay. There's our dark. our medium. All right. Here's her picture. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. I think it's gorgeous. Thanks for sharing this. Oh, Kitty, there you go. You can do small ones. Janie, good night. Got to get up a little earlier because of low temperatures. Hope your car starts. Woo! We hope that for you too. And then our light. Brief finger blend. Okay, then I'm going to come in with a little bit of white. -2 tomorrow morning. Oh. I'm going to come in with a little bit of white. Yeah, make sure you keep a blanket in the car in this weather. Hat, gloves, and scarf. Yeah. Okay, check out how that little bit of white makes this really dimensional. Hold on, let me find my spot here. There we go. Okay, let's take care of this other side. Hold on, I gotta shift around a minute. I need to move my blanket over my legs. They're getting cold. Okay, so let's move to the other side of this. Here's our dark. Are any of you leaving your water running a little bit in this cold weather? A dribble out of your faucets? So there's our dark. Our medium. Kitty, you are. Grace, you are. Yeah, we're all going to have high water bills. Lovely. Oh, Angie, your apartment complex said you didn't have to run water. And opening the door to the sinks. Okay, just a little bit of my blender pencil. And I'm going to hit that with my white while I'm here. Boy, that looks so cool, doesn't it? So, Maggie, when you moved to Pennsylvania from Georgia, I mentioned leaving my faucets dripping and they just laughed. Oh. Okay, let's move down this. We got our silver in between. But you know, the funny thing is, guys, is when summer rolls around, everybody's complaining they'd like to have summer. Then people are going to start complaining about the heat. Miss Linda, good night. Yeah, people love to complain, unfortunately. Dark, get those details. Actually, I was kind of wondering that too, my Linda. People don't leave their faucets dripping in Pennsylvania? Maggie, did you mean to say when you moved from Pennsylvania to Georgia? Okay. Oh, you were leasing a townhouse and it was their landlord, so who knows? Okay. All right, let's start with our black. To Pennsylvania from Georgia. Okay. Just wanting to make sure. Here's our medium. And our light. Slight finger blend. Little bit of our white. Okay. Let's keep going. Just like the Energizer Bunny. Here's our dark. And then our medium. and then our light. And we'll get that blending in there. A little bit of a finger blend. And then the very last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in that white streak. All you need is a single white streak. Now, I'm going to take my black pen and I'm going to reestablish some of these lines right here. They're getting a little lost in the sauce. And let's go ahead and hit the other side and do that. What a neat difference. Okay, we are in good shape. Now, while I'm here with my black pencils, I'm going to touch this little dial here. I'm going to start by taking some red. We're going to make that dial red. Remember, guys, it's all about the details. I can't emphasize that enough. Oh, let me find a decent red here. All right. Now, what else should I be adding to that red area? Somebody tell me real quick. Bella's guessing light pink. Actually, what we need to be adding are dial markers. Check it out. Details, guys, details. And then I'm going to come in with my shading and shadowing, or not my shading and shadowing, but my highlighting on these dials. So there's my dark. There's our medium. And then our light. And then my pen to distinguish any areas where the pencil wiped out the line. Okay. Then the outer ring, I'm going to use a silver pencil. And I'm going to use it in the inner ring as well. And then back with my pen, get our lines back. Okay, then I'm going to take a ultra fine pen, and on the dial face I'm going to go around the circle here and my needle hold on, I need to check something on my screen. And then I'm going to put, okay, Belle, thanks so much for stopping by. And then I'm going to put the letters USA here. And I actually just thought of something I should have done on that dial. I'm hoping that I can still do it. Oh, and by the way, guys, if you want to stay warm, put a scarf around your neck. All right, let me get my sound effects back here. Okay, let's see if I can correct this. So instead of putting red along the entire length of the dial, we actually should be putting green yellow, and then red. Oh my gosh, doesn't that look tons better? All right. Everybody agree with me on this? Oh my gosh, much better. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Okay. Now I'm going to take a very light tan and we'll put that on the face here where I put USA. See guys, this detail, I tell you and tell you and tell you, it's so important. Put your details in on your colorings. This is why I do this, to show you things like this. All right, and then I'm going to come back in and I'm just going to clean up my lines a little bit. Much, much better. Okay, now let's finish up this little connector here. I'm going to put a little bit of brown. Hello, Ivy. On our little connector rod here. All right. And then, now this whole device here has to be connected to something on the bottle. So we're going to make that this thing right here. So we need to, of course, it would help if I stay on camera. I've got my light brown. And then I'm going to come in with my dark brown at the edges. Is anybody having any problems connecting to YouTube? Okay, Ivy, thank you. All right, darker brown on our edges. Now, I want you to notice that I'm leaving these edges where I'm stopping my darker brown. I'm leaving it staggered. And then we have our lighter section in the middle. And then I'm going to put in just a little bit of white. So this thing here is the connector for our little measurement doohickey. And I'm going to come in with the on this strap here and darken the one edge so that it gives the idea of being connected to the top of this bottle. Okay, now let's work on the bottle. Angie, you had a question about coloring water? All right, let me clean this up. Angie, are you still here? Okay, let's clean off the bottom part also of this beaker. Let's clean that off. Now, I erased a little bit of the skin color of the hand, which is holding on to our beaker, so I need to replace that back. And remember, the hand is a little bit lighter than the rest because it's behind the glass, right? Okay, let me try something else here. Bear with me for a moment. Any questions so far? Now, I'm going to come in with a very light blue. And let me clean this up a little bit more. And I'm going to use the lighter blue on the bubbles on top of the hand. Now, notice how the flesh color that I put on previously to this is making this blue look softer. And then I'm going to come in with a slightly darker blue. And I'm going to go over my hand with that blue very, very lightly. And notice that I'm doing it in streaks. Isn't that cool? Hopefully you guys can see the streak clearly. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. All right. Hello, Kathy. All right. So we'll color up these two bubbles here on the right-hand side. And then we'll come in with a what? A darker blue. And notice how I'm darkening the one side of the bubble on the left-hand side, and that's going to make that look dimensional. What a difference. And then I'm going to go over to my bubbles on the side in front of the hand, and I'm going to put just a little bit of blue, the same way I put the blue on my first set of bubbles, but I'm doing it very lightly. Everybody catching this? And then I'm going to come in with my blender pencil again. You know, I tell you to do this as a last resort. And I'm going to smooth out this blue. Kathy, are you keeping warm? All right, check out how cool that beaker looks. And then I'm going to take my light blue. Let's see. I want to shade this and bring this up as glass. You're doing your best trying to keep warm. People that are watching telling me that they're wrapping themselves in black blankets and hoodie sweaters and anything else they can find. Kathy, put a knit hat on. It'll make all the difference. Now, since I've got blue at the bottom here, that leaves us with a question on how to do the glass up here. So I'm going to use a silver gray. And we're going to use just a little bit to indicate that this is glass. Any questions about that? Kathy, right now it is 11 degrees. The high is going to be 18 and the low is going to be 3. Now notice how I'm adding just that little bit of gray. For our glass. All right, let me find my purple here. Now, watch this. Yeah, I'm keeping pretty warm. I'm sitting here with my heater, my space heater in my studio. I have a blanket on. And you know those ski outfits that you can buy that you step into them and zip them up and put the little shoulder straps over you. It looks like a vest. So it's a vest down to the waist, and then the waist is the full pants. That's what I've got on. So I'm pretty toasty at the moment. As long as we don't lose power. Okay. Purple. Now I'm going to add a little bit of purple here to this concoction, and you'll see why in a moment. And I'm going to finger blend that. And then I'm going to take that same purple and I'm going to make my smoke that color. Isn't that cool? So this will be my lightest purple. Let me turn this just a little bit. And then we'll run this up the beaker. Check it out. And then Lois, good night. I've got about 3 more minutes. I just want to show you guys this. And then I'm going to run that purple up into the smoke that's coming out of the beaker. Now, I'm going to stop this right here because I'm running out of time. Okay. So I'll stop right there. We'll continue this tomorrow night. All right. Now we got this far on our steampunk scientist. Check it out. And we got this far on our crazy lady with the little dog. I'll get you and your little dog too. So I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something. To me, tonight just absolutely flew. All right, guys, this is ILene Vick for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick, guys. Joyous, joyous coloring. I'll see you tomorrow night, same time, same place. Love on each other. That's what our group is known for. Guys, please hit that like button for me. I would appreciate it. And I would also appreciate it if you would copy the link to this broadcast and share it on your Facebook page. There are other people out there that would enjoy the company. Okay, guys. Take care. Stay warm. Watch your pipes. Don't let them freeze. And keep your fellow colorists in your prayer. All right, guys. Till tomorrow night, then. I'll also probably go ahead and post a new buddy coloring since we're this close on our scientist. If not, it'll for sure be tomorrow. All right, guys. Take care. Bye.